don't know, step teacher. Why are you stuck in a laundry machine? School teachers are weird as fuck nowadays. But it feels like every single week there's a new story about a new young teacher either dressing in a crazy way or talking about their students in a crazier way. And look, I don't know about y'all, but back in my day, which was like 2 years ago because I graduated like 2 years ago, teachers weren't acting like this. Okay, they were, but at the same time, they wasn't posting it on social media. See, that's the problem right there. That's really the problem right there. Your damn phone. And that little app on your damn phone, TikTok, yeah, that's what's really screwing a lot of y'all. Because now a lot of y'all teachers don't want to just be teachers, they want to be influencers too. Doing your little outfit of the day, doing the little day in the lives, making your students do 360s and rating them 1 out of 10. And even though I don't have kids, I reassure you, if any of these type of teachers that I'm talking about today were teaching any of my kids, I would be calling a PTO meeting immediately. We're getting these weirdos fired. Matter of fact, that's the video. Today we are talking about teachers that I wouldn't let teach my kids. Starting off with the most viral story on TikTok right now, the stud teacher. Disclaimer, because I don't want to get banned. The reason why I don't want her teaching my daughter isn't because she's a stud, it's because she's a fucking weirdo. Now, if you don't know who this person is, she's a substitute teacher from Memphis, Tennessee, who went viral this last week for posting a day in her life of being a substitute teacher. It was actually her first day on the job, and also her last.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. I really, to be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound, okay then. I'm shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
Hold on. You said what? Now let me just replay that shit. I ain't hear that right.
Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
What the fuck is wrong? What do you mean by damn shorty? These kids finna take me down. Brother, the kids you were talking about are 15. You're a grown-ass woman who's 24. What are we talking about? Like, why did you even think that was okay to make the video? The girl was barely even looking at you. She was probably wondering why you had a big-ass camera in her face. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's rewind the video real quick. What the fuck is 12:55 a.m.? What? Brother, do you mean p.m.? I don't know what school you go to, but I don't know any school that's still going at the time of that time. How are you gonna be a substitute teacher and you can't even get the time right? Brother, this gotta be the most absurd video I've seen all week. And you wanna know the worst part about this shit? Along with this teacher posting this video on her TikTok, she was also known for posting other types of content on her account before the shit got banned, of course. But instead of day in the life content, she would post outfits of the day. Let me show you some examples. You can't tell what was going on. This girl was wearing a strap-on in her pants or underwear. My brother in Christ, what is in your pants? Brother, what am I seeing? Why do you have a whole in your pants? You were gay. There is no way you wear your strap on all day. What is life? And even if you do, why is this in the get ready with me? I promise you, brother, we don't need to see this shit. I got this shit bigger than mine. Did you buy an extendo clip, Jason Love edition, Hulk edition? And then what the fuck are you doing in this video? Why are you humping a hat? What did the hat do to you? How does a hat turn you on? Did it talk dirty to you, gang? This type of content isn't okay to post in general, let alone being a substitute teacher with kids who have access to TikTok who can see your account. And if you was wondering, well, all of these videos went super viral. And of course, as soon as the school got wind of what was going on, they fired her immediately. But not only did the school fire her, but her other job that she had fired her also. And apparently her other job was a job where you help special ed kids, which again is just as bad. Why are you posting content like this while having jobs like that? When she posts on TikTok, you would think she has a link in her bio. Hell, maybe she's a stud stripper. I don't know, but not a teacher. After all of the backlash she's been facing, this is what she had to say for herself.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me.
I kid you not, in that video, she was wearing a diaper. And she posted it on TikTok. Gang, what the fuck is life? Yeah, I don't know how you don't know or realize why you got fired, gang. But if you're still confused, then maybe you should go back to school. Not as a teacher. Not as a teacher.
A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. You trying to take me down, man. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that.
Not that freaky to be talking about kids like that. Even though you just talked about kids like that.
I'm not an over-sexualized person. my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator? That really don't make sense to me. It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post it?
Didn't know you could post kids? Gang, that's common sense. You don't record other people without their consent, especially children. That's just adult 101. I don't know what to tell you.
Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad, genuinely. Like, nothing inappropriate crossed my mind, like, at all.
He's trying to take me down, man.
I'm not that type of person. Every day it's getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired?
Now look, a part of my human heart does feel bad for her, because I know the death threats and crazy bullshit backlash she's taking is probably to the point where it's unbearable. At the same time, shawty, actions do have consequences. And there's just no way, there's no way you can convince me that you recorded that video, edited that video, did a voiceover to the video, checked the video 3 more times, and then still thought it was okay to post that shit, gang. Like, at that point, this is not a mistake. And as a stud, you know you fucked up when even the studs ain't fucking with you no more.
You know what's one thing that I really can't get past about that one stud who just got fired from the substitute teaching job? Is how the fuck you wear that everywhere you go? Did you have that on when you was in school?
I'm sorry. This shit was so funny. You know, I forgot to even mention that point. Yo, did you have that strap on when you was in school? I swear to God, if I ever seen a video of a teacher wearing a strap on near one of my kids, especially my dog, I will be coming up to that school for fucking pitchfork and knife, demanding that I see that teacher. Cause I'll make sure she never wears that dick around our daughter again. Matter of fact, y'all are coming with me. Yeah, we're all going. Y'all are helping. I'm not gonna lie. Sky Crew stay strong right now, bitch. I don't care. And if you can guess by now, everybody on social media is cooking the out of her. The amount of videos I've seen memeing this situation is crazy.
These kids, y'all. Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down. Why did I get fired?
Studstitute coming this fall.
Check this out. Studstitute! I wanna be Studstitute!
Yeah, all I'm finna say is, not around my dog. Moving on. A teacher I wouldn't have around my son is a teacher like Miss Peachy, because that little motherfucker will for sure be bricked in class. About 2 months ago, a teacher named Miss Williams went viral because of her interesting outfit choices at her school.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. Okay. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, her ass is way too fat to have it around my son. Kidding. I'm really not, I ain't gonna lie, that shit way too fat. Why as a teacher are you wearing that tight of clothing while teaching middle school boys? I don't know about y'all, but that's a little bit weird to me. If you scroll through her account, most of her outfits are similar to the ones I just showed you. Very tight fitting, very stylish, you know, she got the heels on, shit you would wear it to the club, not a school. One of my biggest issues with these videos is, first off, why are you recording this? Second off, why are you shaking your butt in the camera? Like, we're not stupid. We know what you're doing. You're trying to get attention. But also, why are you trying to get that type of attention in a school full of kids? Who are you trying to impress? Your middle school students? You want them to go around the school talking about,
man, Miss Williams is fine-ish. Yeah, she got that fat appadonka-donk. And every single time she bends over, I just be wanting to do things to her.
Like, no. And if you think I'm being way too harsh on her, or you even think that her outfit choices aren't that crazy, then I would understand you to an extent. But I also want to say this. There's been a major rise of these teacher bays recently. All of these new young teachers are doing their little outfits of the day, and are really starting to care about how they look at school. Which, in my honest opinion, if you want to spice up your life by wearing a nice outfit, that's cool. The students actually appreciate your life. But here's the thing. Let's just be f***ing for real right now. A lot of this shit isn't appropriate, at least for a school environment. And while some of these outfits seem regular, they're all super tight fitting. Let's not act dumb here. These teachers know what they're doing. Some of these outfits is just crazy. Like, why the f are you wearing a body contrast to teach children? And I'm not saying this because of how their body looks, because back in the day, we've all probably had very curvy teachers. But the only reason why we didn't realize it back in the day is because they would wear shit to hide it. They'll wear baggy clothing. Those little long English teacher jackets, you know the ones I'm talking about. Or just things that would hide their asset. And they weren't doing this because they were ashamed of their body. They were doing it because the focus in class is school teaching. That's their job, not being a teacher influencer.
If you didn't know, this is how you're supposed to dress as a teacher. Fully clothed, you can still be cute, you can be on your turn, you can be all of it, but you're appropriate.
And again, nothing wrong with you dressing up as a teacher or even recording an outfit of the day. But if you're recording an outfit of the day like this, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we have a problem, gang. Plus, doubling back to Miss Peachy, her account is fucking insane. For you to be a teacher and you posting shit like this on your TikTok,
Damn.
I also do want to mention in this video she did twerk. I'm not finna show it to y'all because YouTube will be on my dick. Like, gang, what the f are we talking about, man? And apparently she used to be a stripper, so why are y'all hiring people like this? They're distractions to the classroom. So no, I do not want my son being taught by this teacher, even though I would be at PTO meetings, or my wife probably would hate her. I ain't gonna. Last teacher I want to mention is the type of teachers that record their students, aka bro right here. Now, I've talked about bro on one of my videos before. I don't know if it's released or not, but I have. Basically, this guy got famous for letting his students retwist his hair during school hours.
Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out.
Either one of my daughters came home from school and told me that they were unbraiding their teacher's hair, especially if it was a man. There would be a big problem. Either he gonna have to lose his job or she won't be in that class anymore.
Well, he addressed the issue by explaining why he allowed the girls to touch his hair.
For a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand.
He also went on to say this was a wholesome moment with his students.
I'm fortunate enough to have students that feel safe and comfortable around me. What I strive to do as an educator is be the teacher I wish I had grown up.
Plus, he said a lot of the students look at him as a big brother or father figure. So the internet has expressed their thoughts.
The things that I do with my students, a lot of y'all will be crucifying me just like y'all crucifying that man. But I done had my students help me do my hair. I done had my students help me take down my hair. I done DoorDash food for them and a list of other things. But the only thing I don't do is what I don't be doing, I don't post it.
You can have good intentions and still be wrong. And stop using other people's kids for content.
Even Cardi B chimed in.
Since I have a daughter, I wouldn't want to see my daughter unbraid. If the school district is seeing this video, give him another chance.
Now look, I do want to say this, all right? After this whole situation went viral, people had very mixed opinions about it. Some people thought that he didn't do anything wrong, and other people thought that he was a weirdo creep and they would never allow their kids to be around. Now, if I'm being honest, my opinions have swayed on which side I'm with. Because on one hand, I don't think this guy is a bad guy, nor a creep. I honestly think if I had him as a teacher, I would probably love him. Seems like a cool person, seems like he's very close with his students and that he actually cares about them. And honestly, overall, he's the type of teacher that you do want your children to have. But on the other hand, if I was scrolling on TikTok and I see a video of my daughter retwisting her teacher's hair, I am pulling up to the school with a fucking minigun. My daughter is supposed to be learning, and even if she isn't learning, she's not supposed to be touching another man. I don't care where it is. No, I don't want to see that. And even if this shit happens, why are we posting my daughter without my consent as a parent? And that's really one of my big problems with a lot of these teachers, man. Stop posting these kids. You do not have consent from the parents. They are not old enough to where you should be showing them. And also, you don't have to make school content, including your students. There's plenty of good teacher influencers out there who record the outfits of the days, who record a day in the life without including their students.
On today's day in the life of a teacher, I decided I was going to rearrange all of my furniture. It felt like a good time to do it because all of the desks were already spread apart from our state testing, and now that that's over and I had to put them back together, I figured I would switch it up a little bit.
Can you stop cussing so much? Hey, call your mama before I call her.
I thought you didn't like calling parents.
I don't.
I love how she just blocks the faces of all of her students. And while I do feel bad for that guy for losing his job, honestly, that's exactly what was supposed to happen in that situation. You just can't record people's kids, bro. I'm sorry. And that shit looks really bad on the school too. So therefore, you are not allowed to teach my kids. What do y'all think about these two? You think I'm being a little bit too harsh, or do you agree? Let me know your opinions down in the comment section below. Besides that, appreciate y'all for watching. Sky Crew Stay Fly. Follow my live channel if you want to see stuff like this daily. Follow my Twitch, we stream every single Wednesday. Go start my Instagram. I'm trying to reach 100,000, and Twitter too, because I be saying crazy stuff. So I appreciate all y'all for watching. Sky Crew Stay Fly. Thank you. Goodbye. You sure love you. God love you too. Thank you. Bye. Do y'all think if I threw a stack of ones on Miss Williams that she would shake her ass for me? I mean, she used to be a stripper, so maybe it's like an instant reflex or some shit.